What I will do is over next 10 to 15 minutes, a very short presentation, sharing with you what we have experienced in terms of how technology is enabling these startup businesses, how technology is kind of great, providing the accelerators into the business, and what are the real success stories around what technology can do for this business. In our understanding, there are three levers of growth and acceleration around retail as well as startup ecosystem. One of the very critical element in is the customer experience. How do you deliver a differentiated customer experience really makes a big difference between a success or a failure of a startup or any other retail business. And I'll share with you how technology can enable you to do that. The other key differentiator is the smart operations, smart value chain, smart logistics. Today, a lot of these businesses are competing, a lot of you are competing with very, very large companies. But at the same time, you have the advantage of not carrying the legacy of old operations. So therefore, having the smart operations, smart value chain is very, very critical. And third is, of course, innovation. Speed of innovation as well as quality of innovation. All of these are really the differentiators. All of these are really actually make difference between a business which is growing at a rapid pace versus a business which is stagnating. I'll quickly share with you some of the examples of how technology is enabling all of these areas. From the customer experience point of view, some examples for you. What we have seen in a lot of businesses, your customer profile is all very, very young people. A lot of them carry their devices when they come to your stores, and giving them a great Wi-Fi experience inside the store makes a big difference in driving traffic into the store, as well as making sure that they spend the time inside the stores. Now, this could be any kind of business. You will see a Wi-Fi being there makes a big difference. Today with 4G technology, it's very, very easy to really Wi-Fi connect any of the store anywhere in the country. You don't need wires, you don't need fixed connectivity. It's a very, very simple hotspot kind of a technology which can be used to provide Wi-Fi, and it really multiplies the traffic. And we had some good examples, great success stories around what can be done around that. Wi-Fi in the store is also very important because a lot of your customers today are using mobile wallets. And converting the sale through an electronic money media is very, very important. You will drive away half your traffic if you do not have a facility to do electronic money transfer. And therefore, it's very important that you have that facility. And all the guys who are carrying devices have the capability to be able to transact while they have the good data connection on their mobiles when they carry. As I said, there are a lot of portable devices which are available today, and you can completely change the experience, especially in the fast food and in the industries where you're serving the customer while they are there for a period of time, by having handheld devices with the people who are walking around the store and fulfilling the customer request and needs right there, rather than making customer walk from one point to another point in the store. So again, some of these things are very, very critical in enhancing customer experience, very, very easy to do. And today you have the technology to make it happen for you at a very, very low cost. So I'll definitely urge all of you to continue to look at some of these things to really look at how you enhance your customer experience. How do you get a really, really sharp and smart operations, making sure that your cost is lowest, you have the fastest speed of delivery. The asset tracking, location tracking, vehicle tracking technology today is very easily available. There are large companies which have gotten built in over last 2 years purely on these technologies. They're absolutely disruptive in terms of reducing your cost, absolutely disruptive making sure that you have just-in-time deliveries, absolutely disruptive in making sure that you have really, really strong control on your inventories and movement of your goods. I would strongly urge all businesses which are emerging today to consider these technologies as part of their architecture. Without these, you will not be able to compete with some of these nimble companies which have already come on the online space. Kiosk inside the store, again, just to capture the customer experience, to capture customer real-time information of how he is interacting with your products and services, to make sure that he has as much information as he can inside the store when he comes to you, is a very, very important differentiator, and again, gives you a very, very strong differentiator in the marketplace. Surveillance technology, again, a lot of these are very, very simple to do. You have 3G, 4G connections everywhere available. You have mobile data available. You can actually have completely connected, video-operated operations right centrally managed across the country today. And some of the businesses are using it very, very smartly. I mean, we have companies who are working with us who are able to control their operations with a very small team, just making sure that they have a very effective surveillance technology running all over the country. Complete control on pilferages, complete control of any loss of cash, any of those things can be controlled while you're using these technologies. I'll just quickly share with you what is happening around, what is happening in terms of innovations around technology. This is an example of companies who are carrying some high value goods. We are talking about a company called PC Jewelers, but this example can be extended to any industry which is dealing in the very, very, very high value inventory, and you possibly cannot have your inventory at all the places at all the time. What they do is they use a very good video technology in each of the stores. When the customer walks in, they're able to display to the customer the goods from all over the country at the same place, rather than only limiting themselves to what they carry in that specific stores. Simply multiplies the number of deals they can do, simply multiplies the number of sales they can do. And we have many more examples of customers using something like this to enhance their customer experience. Today, everyone is looking in deals. You have the competition from the online world where people are looking at deals. You can change that competition to your advantage by actually offering them deals on the stuff they're looking in your store, by making sure that you have a very strong Wi-Fi network as well as very strong consumer insights into what they are doing at that point in time, and then you can push coupons to them to enable and conclude the sales. Again, there are a lot of companies who are using that with us today. It's a very easily available technology, and we will strongly urge you to look at. Fundamentally, connected stores, connected value chain is what you need before you really, really are able to compete with the online world. Okay? If otherwise, the difference between the customer experience on online versus customer experience on offline, very difficult to bridge. And these are very simple ways of doing that. These are not very expensive technologies to begin with. I'll just quickly share with you a very small video. We have kind of packed in what all can happen in a retail store using 4G as a technology. You all are aware, Airtel has launched 4G in around 296 cities in the country. So we have presence almost everywhere where you may find a Class A customer today. And 4G is a very powerful broadband technology. It gives you almost 20-25 Mbps of connectivity right on a mobile device or any of your stores. So this is just to share with you that if you have a very high-speed data connectivity in everywhere, what that can do for you.